Hello and welcome to the transcription explanation of this design, which was made to be a relatively small tattoo at around 2 inches across, and that's why it has some relatively thin lines. And I also wanted to play with that big concentric circle pattern like I had in the other design I did for you, which is why we have some of these nice handy dandy line modifiers connecting around in a circle all around this vowel here, which is the E and S-E-E-I-N-G, seeing, the word seeing, sorry. I tend not to have things memorized, but I can read them, which works out. So let's go ahead and read the rest of this design. Above me I have a little cheat sheet that I'll be referring to as far as the rows and the columns that the consonants are in, plus a little guide for the vowels down here at the bottom corner. So, we start reading at the bottom and we go counterclockwise, like a time traveler going back in time, and here is our first word. And our first letter on that first word is a little guy, so it's a vowel, and it has a line radiating inwards towards the middle of our word circle. And that makes it the letter I. I's and U's are different because that I has a line inwards, whereas this U here in the word U has a line going outwards, away from the middle of our word circle. So, even though this one is going down and this one is going down, this is an I because it goes towards the middle of the word circle, and this is a U because it goes away from the middle of the word circle. And again, word circles, sentence circle. It's relative to the word circle. So, I, and then we have a double letter because there's two lines here, it's a double line, and there are 1, 2, 3 dot modifiers. So in the column with 3 dot modifiers, and we're in the row, the second row, that is a full circle inside our word circle. So that second row with 3 dots above it is a double L. So I, double L. So I'll, and I even put the punctuation here. A double parallel line going from the sentence circle to the word circle is an apostrophe, so this is even punctuated correctly, go me. So I'll, and then we have a deep divot with no modifiers, so it's in the very first row and in the first column, so that's a B, and then an E, little guy, on the line of the word circle, and then we have 1, 2, 3 lines on the S, E centered on the line of the word circle, where that would go, and then another E, I line going inwards, and then we have a circle on the line of our word circle. So that's going to be in our bottom row. And there's these 2 thick lines plus this one thin line ending on it. So that would be an NG together, because an NG can be written as one letter. So seeing, and then our last word here is a full circle on the line of our word circle. So just like the NG, but instead of 3 lines, it has 2 dots. So it's in the 2 dot column. So that's a Y, and then the O is attached to it like a bead on a string. And then a U, like we talked about earlier, with the line radiating, a line radiating away from the middle of our word circle. And then we have this period. It's in our sentence circle, and it's an empty, hollowed out circle. So that's the period at the end of the sentence. It also gives you an idea of where to start reading. I didn't put a start marker in this design because it had a period at the end, and it was fairly simple, and I didn't want to kind of break up this lovely line, which is pretty characteristic of Gallifreyan. And yeah, so I'll be seeing you as this design, and I hope this video makes sense for you.